And on the next turns I might hit Memory Deluge. Bro, don't be like this. Spoiler, he was like this. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today an Esper deck that absolutely dominated High-Mythic. Man, we had like 80% win rate with this one, and it really felt great. When you see the games you will see like exactly what I mean, because we are playing a very heavy control style. We not only have those silly make disappears and one negate, we also have double Dissipate and also double Syncopate, so we actually run more counterspells than usually. But I still wanted to be competitive against, you know, all the aggro infested ladder. So we have 4 cutdowns, double go for the throat, Sheoldred Edict, Void Rend. And Void Rend and Edict also make sure that you are not vulnerable to planeswalkers. That seems to be relatively popular right now because it's hard to answer them. You don't need to counter them, you can just kill them. And it also works against creatures, enchantments. You will see that Void Rend is really helpful, and against mono blue this might be your game winner. So a lot of power in the deck, and still we not only play 4 Memory Deluge, we also play 3 Tainted Indulgence, card that really helps you cycle those cutdowns so they don't linger in your hand, and you can get your deck rollings to hit those Memory Deluge that will be game winning. As our win cons we only have Ember and Mirex, so we play 1 Farewell, 3 Sunfalls, not a lot of sweepers, but thanks to this we have all this, you know, early and mid-game interaction that is also extremely strong late game. So yeah, I really like this deck. It performed better than I expected. It felt better than I expected. It honestly feels like you are playing a juggernaut deck with, you know, just a lot of value, answers to everything, infinite cargo. Like, it just feels right for a control. So if you are enjoying any kind of control decks, try this one, you will love it. I really did. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, it really supports the channel. I know it's boring, but it really helps. So if you aren't subscribed, consider, you might really help the channel grow. So with that being said, let's go into the highest of Mythic ladders and smork some control decks. Alright, going first with a lot of cutdowns. Our opponent is extremely high, so I wonder if that means a mono red or some aggro. We definitely start with this one. So this is the first scary turn, but we need black mana as soon as possible. Alright, this might be interesting. We have Syncopate ready. Is that a Jeskai or an actual Boros? Alright, interesting. Definitely, you know what? Let's wait 1 more turn. I'm not sure what I'm playing against fully. And what if he just had bad draw? So, he's tapping out. I think he still has the land. I think he has the land. You know what? You draw your cards, I will draw mine. This, man, I've been trying to make Boros control, but you don't have too much value. Still on my list to do, because I have some ideas, but I wonder how he did it. Alright. Man, no blue, no counter. I didn't want to use counterspells because they are really good for any kind of control matchup, you know. This is definitely a Memory Deluge turn. And the point is, he cannot do anything against what we are doing. What is the win con? Oh boy, he seems to be scrapping for lands. Indeed. We should be winning this one, and this is why. Like, our deck has cardio and counterspells. Oh, I think I know. I think he ranked so high just because this is extremely good against aggro. You have life gain and removal for days, and I don't think he expected a control here. I think that's the thing. We counter this one. Celestus is extremely powerful in control matchups. I also want mine. No reason to tap out. I would love to hit my land, but that's not something we have to do. They probably also play for wells, right? Sure. I mean, he's cycling a card. But still, good for him. Good for him. Let's keep hitting stuff. Also, Emperors might come handy. Yeah. That's decent. Those are tap lands. not perfectly what you want to see. I need to discard one, right? So it will be a cut down. Cut down isn't needed anyway. And it fills my graveyard for Tainted Indulgence. I mean, we already have it. We could try to go for Tainted Indulgence, but we have a lot of cards, so I think we just go for the value. Enjoy, my friend. I mean, at some point, he will have to resolve an important card. It will be hard to kill him with Emperor. We probably won't. Sure, so we counter this one for 1. Wish I had more mana. Then I could go for the Wandering Emperor on this turn, but it is what it is. No blue mana, so we can just Emperor on his face. We probably need to fish for Mirex and end the game from here. We should be really favored. Let's get rid of the mana-based counterspells. Not good matchup for him, right? And that was a Fateful Absence that will be very useful very quickly. Let's see what he does. Generally he needs to pressure us over and over, but then we just refill. Enjoy. Not the card we need to care about. I mean, 40 life is a lot, so probably normally I play Emperor, but in this situation I fish for Mirex. Hello. Alright. Is that a land? I think not. I think we have better cards than lands. Probably let's go for the Emperor. I don't want to win with her, but that's something that will help a little bit. Enjoy, my friend. And now every action has consequence. Very nice. Very cool. Do they play creatures in this deck? Probably not. I will be risky here, and I will go for mana efficiency. Let's go to the end step. Let's create the first Deadly Mirex. That's why we fished for the card. We have Memory Deluge, so we need a lot of mana. Man, the death sentence. The last counterspell is something we really need to care about. Can we answer it? Can we answer it? So, 3 mana for Mirex. This is frozen. We have 5 mana. So it's Aether. I mean, it's Tainted Indulgence. We don't need to go for the frauds. Oh, see? And that was a good draw. Now we know exactly that we don't need to counter it. And enjoy, my friend. Being Void Rended. I'm not risking. I'm doing it now. And here's your death. And that was the turn. That was his main play, I think. And now he's two behind probably. I think he can sweep them, but it is inevitable. And let's play more lands. The more the more. As you can see, having access to blue in control against control is just devastating, man. Absolutely devastating. Let's go for small deluge, because I hope to be a bit more lucky. And I am. See, like, this is what happens when heavy control style meets, you know, non-blue deck. Let's go for Mirex. Slow death. This is why we fished for it. With Emperor it would be really hard to kill him, because he has so many burn spells, probably like 3 at least. Let's go. And this is the emergency one, so we are using it only if we are losing the game. You are persistent, I'll give you that, but he played like so much stuff in a row, like Arcade Boba. Man, we made top 50 in the world, scoop to our deck without even waiting for a counterspell. Oh boy, this was epic. But this happens when you have blue over your opponent. He aimed at aggro decks. Alright, I think we start with this one, so we unlock all the Esper mana. Yeah, Memory Deluge might be huge. Alright, mono blue. It's acceptable. Like, it's acceptable. We also have Edicts, which are great against the Terror. So, it's never an easy matchup. They basically have what you have, but more. But we can absolutely make a run for it and fight them well. Especially if we can outplay them. Let's see, let's see. Flow of Knowledge, always the big card for the matchup. First check. Oh, that was no 2 mana counterspell, my friend. No impulse as well, no consider... Oh, that explains it. Yeah, alright. So, I really think we should be winning this one. Though we don't have cards we really want to discard. Let's see, maybe something new. Oh my god, like... Bro, I cannot discard this. Like, no way. I might really regret it, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, 5 mana. We play the land for the turn, which is the most... right? Yeah. And we say we see their place. Okay, I'm happy they didn't cast anything at the end step. They have a lot of basics. This might mean first for discovered build. That would also fit the mono blue shell they seem to be using. I would guess it's a monk deck, you know, with Izzet monks, but hard to say. Hard to say. I think this is the turn for Memory Deluge. I think they might counter it. Hopefully not with Dissipate or Syncopate. Land for the next turn and Tainted Indulgence probably. Alright, let's play the land. And we say go. Tainted Indulgence is nice. In a way, it really draws 2 cards, because Cut Down is just a dead card anyway. Not fully, but you get the idea. I wonder what we are playing against exactly. Our opponent is a bit passive, trying to overload our turn, and he will succeed in it. So let's see the threat. We cannot answer Planeswalkers, but he cannot play Chandra, and Chandra is the big deal. Alright, 4 mana available. And let's see. What is the big thing? Normally I would cast it, but it felt like big score again, and I think he might hesitated because we had 2 mana open, and he already felt the pain once. Alright, do we go for Indulgence to try to hit the land? Nah. Nah, we already have a Celestus advantage, so we are actually ahead. Oh, that's so cute. They will cry. Oh, you love to see it. Such an undervalued card. Like, 1-drops is not what you want to cast in this kind of, you know, value-packed matchup, man. And they did it to Scry, so they are searching for something important. Maybe counterspells? If they play any? That's smart play. It hurts. It hurts. Good use of a card, that would be pretty dead. Still, I will go for Tainted Indulgence now. Trying to draw more cards, and the point is you don't need to secure like double advantage with, you know, with cards. Like, you are already getting advantage because you have card draws better than them. Let's see if they play counterspells, because they will use one. If they do, the game goes on, and we try to work toward Memory Deluge. And we still have more counterspells against his threats. So we probably know that they have a counterspell. Now the question is, what his decision will be. As you can see, it's not easy to just play. The point is, we cannot like punish him fully. Like, we cannot play Teferi on the next turn or something. They might go for a burn. We're missing a bit too many lands, man, for my taste. But hopefully we can pressure them here. I cannot cast Memory Deluge, not in this situation. It will be even hard on the end step. Especially as we seem to know that they... I think it's a make disappear, but they don't play creatures, so it's a bit worse. He wants to draw those cards, right? That is a decent 2-for-1. We pay a bit of a price, but I don't need those samurais to win the game. I can kill him anyway. We could also Void Rend our own Emperor, but I want one. This is great against anything. And man, for some reason I always feel that it can be countered. Like, it's so rare to play control since months on ladder that I forgot about this part, man. It's not like it would make a difference, but you know. We are using our worst counterspell right now to get some decent value. And it means he needs to follow up with another card. Probably damage, I would guess, right? Maybe he has another Warcrafting. Nothing. Felt like nothing. Land is good to throw. Alright. They have nothing, man. And we still have double counterspell, Void Rend, and man, Esper is such a freaking powerhouse against those low value decks. Like, you feel like a juggernaut just grinding them out under the wheels. Like, they are trying, they are struggling. You want to kill my Emperor? Be my guest. Yeah, even if he counters it, I just need one more land to start casting Deluges again. Wow, this is 0 lands. We didn't hit Mirek, so we'll try to finish the game with Ember. Very good draw, I really need those lands. And let's create whiteboard again. Man, they have nothing. You have nothing over me. Alright, that was pretty cringe, but still true. 5 mana, 5 cards. I think this is slowly explosion time, man. Oh, that's so cute. It always hurts more when you syncopate for 1. Let's enjoy the moment. Let's savor this. It feels perfect, doesn't it? Alright, that was 2-second pause of enjoyment. It's not to be mean, but man, it feels so perfect when you have those counters. I love playing with counterspells, man. I think he might enjoy it a little bit less. When we are destroying them so far. And the point is, I still have 2 hard counterspells, man. So he needs 3 relevant cards for the matchup that are game winning, and that's the only way he can even hope of winning. And he also should counter Memory Deluge, so I kinda have 5 cards that are meaningful. He has 4 in total, probably maybe 1 too meaningful at most. So I think he's out of the game at this point. Do we give him the... I think that's a good Void Rend target. Show me! You can -4. You can absolutely -4. He went into the next phase. This is the punish. He wanted to check my priority. And my friend, you got a perfect check on my priority. You didn't even use the ability. Here, I have one. Oh, he messed up so hard. Never pass the turns. Never pass the turns when you have a Planeswalker, man. So burn down the house next turn, I would guess. Did I miss lethal? Did I miss it again? Maybe. It's fine. It doesn't matter when you are so ahead. Of course I should just +1 one of the samurais. Let's play a land. But you know what? I'm so enjoying the game, I can win 1 turn later. Oh, it will feel even better when he's hopeless. When we have 3 counterspells. Man, that's just brutal. We can counter 2 spells in a row. And he's like, oh my god, this guy... What's up with Arcane Bombardment decks today, man? Like, what the hell, bro? Oh. Oh, let's show him how far behind he was. Not even close, man. I still had the last one. The true last counterspell. Alright, let's not make it longer. Let's not miss lethal this time. We go for maximum damage and we go for 9. And that's how, ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be pretty dominating High-Mythic. Man, that's felt amazing. I mean, it's a good early game hand. We don't have much value, but hopefully... Oh no... That's not good. We also have a tap land on next turn. I really hope it's some creature matchup. Thank you. Man, I really needed your Shigeki, bro. I really needed your Shigeki, bro. So even though I could play Otawara right now, there's no point to it. So let's just go with the tap land, I guess. Maybe Otawara will be useful for later, we will see. Right. So this is a band control with Shigekis and Infinite Rope probably. And I'm so happy to see control decks. It's so much more fun. Man, you can actually play the game, build decks, make some enjoyment instead of just, oh my god, I'm on the draw. Like, one of the big things I don't like about Mono Red, that Magic is already like a bit skewed toward, you know, at least in my opinion, to the guy that is playing first, right? And Mono Red basically like doubles down on this. So on the draw they are not a great deck. But if they're on the play, man, they will get some free wins. Alright, the necessary Mono Red talk every video. But just to show you the contrast, how much better this kind of game is. Alright, this is important. That's why we have Tainted Indulgence. It might get countered. I hope he doesn't know how much I rely on this. And suddenly those cutdowns not hurting as much. I don't super need for mana on this turn. I have Make Disappear, Negate and Void Rend, so I have plenty of answers for 3 mana. And on the next turns I might hit Memory Deluge. Bro, don't be like this. Spoiler, he was like this. If he actually counters it, that's fine. He takes Make Disappear on me. Oh, that hurt. Fortunately, no punish. He has Emperor and he's thinking about playing her now. I Void Rend her. I Void Rend her. Oh, Eiganjo. Alright, alright. You know what? You know what? We don't need to do it now. You know what's funny? He actually needs to stop attacking with Eiganjo because of Mirex tokens. Oh, that would be gross. I can kill her at any point, cannot be countered, so we are sure to get it. Bro, you sure you want to attack with Eiganjo? Of course he also has the Mirex and that's some problem. But what can you do? What can you do? They cannot block. I mean, I have some cut down, so I can trade a little bit of tempo. And still play my own Mirex, which will force him to defend probably. I don't think that's something he will counter, but let's make sure that it goes our way. Otawara can also be a removal for Mirex. And we are ahead on Mirex tokens. Will it force a sweeper? I'm not dying to damage. I might take 1 or 2 more hits. I mean, 1 more than this maximum. What's the play? If you do nothing and go with Mirex, I'm ahead. And they indeed have the loopy loopy. And I will play it. Ah, rough. Rough. Even though we can counter this, it's a decent play. And we can get rid of Eiganjo because we cannot use Mirex, so we might as well, right? And we're winning the Mirex war, but not anything else. Like, that's the only war we're winning. Other than this, it's pretty bad. We have mana advantage, which is something. We definitely need it. Emperor? He doesn't seem to have Emperor so far. Syncopate. Syncopate is a huge card, especially in this situation. Man, can we win this? Like, I thought against full band control with this kind of draw we cannot win, but maybe, just maybe. We need to keep Mirexing every turn, so we basically have a 4 mana attacks, we have 3 mana available. Like, we are winning in this race right now. We started Mirexing first and we have a bit more mana available. Perfect. 1 mana Syncopate, the true pain of magic. And let's hope that he brought some more sweepers, because my draw sucks like crazy. And I won't win if he has good draw. Like, I won't. Do we want to play it? Yeah. No point in Sunfalling, because we win by this and not by this, so the damage won't matter. Atraxa, she unifies stuff. I think we won. I would love to syncopate it for one, but you know, there's an issue. Hopefully no land into 1-drop. Exiles creature or planeswalker with control. Alright, cool, cool. I like the card. Reminds me of, what was it, Soul something? Yeah, and they lose. Even they didn't even know that we can bounce Atraxa, but we could. We already had 4 tokens. Man, we are absolutely crushing the highest of mythics with this deck. Oh, hello, Orion Alter. Alright, this game will be for you. We are going first with pretty darn good hand against control. Let's see what he plays. I don't remember. It was Azorius Reanimator, if I recall last time. Let's go with hello. Alright, we need to win this one. You will see yourself, my friend, in the video. Let's go with the shores. I will mind face it. I really need this card, and as you can see, my draw is pretty garbage. Alright, so this is definitely a cycle target. We need to fix our draw, but maybe we can make it work. They cannot punish us for 2 mana, like it's too early in the game. Not even Jace, and we managed to dig in. So we are not showing Mirex. I didn't check double blue mana, but I was lucky. Alright, we don't show Mirex because then they know what situations they are in. Right now they think that the game is even, but the first guy with Mirex has huge advantage, man. We don't have double white, so now we need to decide, is this an Emperor or we go Mirex plan fully? Mirex feels better, doesn't it? It's also persistent. Like we do it every turn, right? So the point is that it grinds them slowly but surely, but early game you can just pay 1 mana and you can actually get ahead in tempo, so we need to be careful. Double white, so I would guess Emperor. They have Field of Ruin. Exactly for Mirex. So we will have to scrap this plan for a moment and go Emperor. We still have another Mirex, but this just made things harder. Uriel, you bastard, you knew how I win games. Yeah, and he also knows I'm not playing basics. What's the icon? Oh, I don't know. You will know. Yeah, that's an oopsie. Oh, but okay, I managed. I didn't misplay the emote. Alright, we attack. Man, being punished for all my greedy plays and builds. Uriel doing a great job. So this token won't matter so far. So we need to go into an actual control game from now. Our small trick didn't work out. Interesting. That is a moment to tap out. Even if he plays Jace, I don't remember if he does, he might. Let me go for the Emperor and give him another problem. I think we do. Man, if he... Imagine if he just... Let's go for this one. Imagine if he has chosen Planeswalker and I just played Emperor. That would be like the mind game 101. Or... Okay, that was a bad commentary. 200 IQ play, alright, that would be the name. So our opponent is getting ahead in cards, but we have some tempo over him. So let's create pressure. He has a lot of mana, unfortunately. So it won't be easy to grind him out. We have board advantage, so he needs to play into us for now. But he has a lot of cards and Memory Deluge in the graveyard. We have one here, but we need a lot of... Oh, that's such a good play, man. This is a really good play. It negates a lot of our stuff. But we will take it. Edict might be really important for this matchup, so let's not waste it. If you want to counter it, you need to tap out fully, my friend. I hope he don't. He doesn't. Dissipate hurts the most, so now he's winning in the value game. That was a good play. I went for some risk. And it didn't pay out. He can trade for Samurai, but the poison is still ticking. And I guess I can go for Edict. Oh, nice, alright, alright. I honestly don't have cards that I want to cycle, so I think we just wait with this one. As you can see, it's 6 cards to 4. That was our Memory Deluge countered. I went really greedy. I hoped he doesn't have Dissipate in the hand, to be honest, or he won't play it. But he is a good player. Let's draw another. Alright. So we are trying to go white. This way we can force a Sorcerer's Speed tap out and then our Make Disappears shine. And we need time before we hit our next card though. He knows the poison is scary. But honestly, unless we hit second Mirex, we won't win like this probably. Alright, first step. That's a flashback, so no reason to exile it. But that was the first step. And now if he goes for a sweeper, we have another Make this. Oh, Tapland, you love to see it. That hurts him quite a lot. This is a big turn. He needs as much mana as possible. And we are using a small counterspell. Let's casualty this one. Small trick. Whenever you see your control opponent on 2 mana, he can never counter a casualty to Make Disappear. Even if he has a counterspell, he needs to pay a mana for counterspell and then the other copy will get him. So that's one of the cool stuff about Make Disappears. It cannot go 1 for 1. Alright, 4 cards. Oh, perfect card for discarding. So now we split. Either you get the guy with the poison or you get the guy with more damage. Probably Sweeper to get both, but you know. He is tapped out still. You know what? Let's go for Tainted Indulgence now. Oh boy, those are crappy draws. Oh my god, it hurt. We are in risk of being Make Disappeared now, so that will hurt. A Sunfall. A Sunfall. With a Make Disappear mana. Oh man, oh, I know he has a Make Disappear and it will hurt. Maybe I go for this plan. You know what? If I counter, like I'm sure he's keeping something back. Oh, I really wanted to do it, but I don't like going into this aggro game plan because I usually lose control over the game then, and that's... Bruh. No, Edict? Edict at the upkeep? Void Rend. I mean, let's counter it. You monster. You monster. We have card advantage, but our cards are really bad. They're really bad. Alright, this is important. Do we main phase the Emperor and try to hope that we can cut down the token? I mean, cut down, if you trade cut down into counterspell, it's okay, but this way we cannot counter what he... I don't like it at all. Maybe, like, we are ahead in cards. Man, this Memory Deluge still, I still regret it. This is a Dissipate. Please go away. We have 3 mana, so he needs a hard counterspell in the hand and he needs to use it. Celestus is an incredible card for... Imagine if all of those were like Memory Deluge and counterspells, and that's what Celestus is doing basically. Do you want to attack? Huh? You do. Right, best use of cut down we will see the whole game. Like, at least it's not a dead card in a way, but it's 2 for 1 because Sunfall already traded a lot. Alright. So now we main phase, because he has 1 mana, 1 counterspell mana, and that would make Disappear perfect. We make a creature, which makes Make Disappear even better. Oh no, Edict? Void Rend! Yeah. Not much to say. I'm not happy with this one, but what can you do? What can you do? We have a Make Disappear, but it's getting worse and worse. When there are a lot of cards for... Never mind. Or I just Edict her. But he can... yeah, let's casualty. If I Edict, he draws 2 cards and he's super ahead. Oh, you monster. Listen, it's important. It was an important decision. Man, those draws are pretty garbage. Let's go to 7. It's not looking good. We are basically at the mercy of top decks. We traded blows, and whoever draws first relevant cards, like a card like Memory Deluge, will win probably. What's up with the upkeeps? No way, he drew it. Alright, so I think we lost. This is the card we needed. We play 4, we hit 1, but truth to be told, I wasted the first one. Man, even Tainted Indulgence are already activated, I still have 1. And this is my draw. Yeah, with this we probably lost. Oh, that was an epic game, but still, that was a big misplay on my part with the greedy Deluge. I went for the tempo too much, probably. So even though we traded, I endured his first Memory Deluge, right? And that's his second, so he still drew a bit better. But I could make it work if I played smarter. How much mana he has? 4-7 exactly. I mean, let's do it now. It's not like it will change anything. I don't think he has a hard count. No way, he also drew a hard counterspell? Like, make Dissipate won't cut it. It's not a big difference. I want to free up mana for the next turn, because if I'm not drawing Memory Deluge right now, I'm losing anyway. Oh my god, man. those were better draws, what can I say? Alright, I think we have one more chance. We definitely Void Rend now. That was a decent draw. Not Memory Deluge, but close. And now if he casts it, I have one more chance, but that's it. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh no. He will cast it now, right? Because... yeah. Correct. Punishing the guy that doesn't have Memory Deluge. 2 cards. Yeah, I think that's it. Those draws, man. Alright. Good game, my friend. Was really fun as always. Well played. He played it very, very well.
With